Hello, Christina's World Kitchen. I'm Christina Martinez-Williams, and I'm really excited to make this high-protein, low-carb comfort food. If you like comfort food, put me in the comments and give me thumbs up, hearts. Share this video so that more people in the world can know that they can have comfort food that is high-protein, low-carb, and even feels good. Usually comfort food fuels us with carbs and sugars, but this comfort food is going to fuel you with protein and low-carb veggies and healthy fats. It's going to keep you satiated. It's going to taste amazing. It does taste amazing. It's one of my favorite dishes. It is chicken and broccoli in a creamy sauce, or creamy chicken and broccoli. And you can use whichever noodles you want, or you can leave the noodles. The girls are leaving the noodles. I'm having palm heart noodles. I also love konjac flour noodles. You could use zucchini noodles. You could use cauliflower rice. What would you use? Put it in the comments. I would love to know. And I'm starting with 1 tablespoon of butter and 2 pounds of chicken that I want to mix with this butter. And I'm going to add some spices to the chicken, and then I'm going to add the rest of the spices once I add the rest of the ingredients, so that they can all cook together. So tell me where you're watching from. I'd love to know. Today has been started off like 60 something, and now it's 80 something. It's been a beautiful day, and I had a dentist appointment this morning. What are you guys getting into today? I had a lot of work and a dentist appointment far away. So I've been driving a lot, working a lot, and got my teeth cleaned. And a cool new machine that I hadn't used that like had me bite down, and then I guess it looked at my bone density in my jaw. My bone density in my jaw.
Mommy, I've done that.
La que está como así?
Yeah.
See? Oh, I've never done that one.
No, I haven't.
No, I didn't think you had. Kylie has done it? So tell me where you're watching from. If you like creamy, saucy comfort food, put me in the comments. I do. I'm excited about this food. Kylie chose this. She chose the chicken and the broccoli, and then I showed her a few chicken and broccoli options, and this is the one that she chose. So let's add our seasoning to this. Look who's here! The photo bomber Joe. Okay, we're going to add a teaspoon of. I need to see my teaspoon. Here it is. Teaspoon of pink salt. Teaspoon of pink salt. And then I'm going to add a half a teaspoon, or another teaspoon, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. It's equivalent to 6 cloves of garlic or 1 tablespoon of minced garlic. Tell me which one you would use. Minced, fresh, or powder. So 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, and then a half a teaspoon of black pepper. Half a teaspoon of black pepper. So we are making a creamy chicken and broccoli with, I'm using konjac noodle. No, I'm not. I'm using palm heart noodles. The girls are opting out of the noodles, but they're getting all the broccoli. All right. Not all. I mean, I'm going to get some broccoli too, but I get extra fiber. Now I'm going to cook this here, and then I have some more seasoning to add to the everything once I add the broccoli. I want to get the chicken fairly almost all the way cooked so that I have no concerns about undercooked chicken. I know that salmonella is no joke, and don't want to get into any of that. Tell me where you're watching from. If you like comfort food that is good for you, high protein, low carb, healthy fats, put me in the comments. And I want to know what type of noodles you would use. Would you skip them? You can put skip. Would you use zucchini noodles? Would you use konjac flour, palm heart noodles? You could use spaghetti squash, cauliflower rice. So many options. Of course, those all change up the macros of your fiber differently, but and carbs different, but they're all low carb options, and they all taste amazing. All right, You see my shirt, it says Protocol. So Protocol is so exciting because it is a new platform that's coming soon, and you get to track and you get to see what your protocol is. You learn what your biological age is versus your chronological age, so you can age backwards by following a protocol that's specific to your body. So think tracking sleep, steps, water, nutrition, high protein, low carb, and also tracking your like lifestyle habits, positive, like gratitude, smiling, journaling, listening to music, grounding, meditation, prayer. And you can track all of that as well, and then you can see the impact of those things in addition to some baseline products that will amplify your experience and help you go faster, further faster, but also live longer, live better longer, live better longer. So when in the app, when I took the initial quiz, eventually you'll even have the ability to customize everything based on potentially blood, potentially DNA. You'll have the ability to do all of this, and right now we have a quiz that's super robust, almost as robust as your blood, that gives you your biological age. Hi, Nancy. Hello, hello. Low carb noodle. Which one, Nancy? Which one would you add? So I'm 45 tomorrow. My birthday's tomorrow, and my biological age says that I am 30, which is super exciting. That means that I've been doing this protocol for the last 9 years, and it's paid off. I have aged backwards. I have been living better longer. All right, I'm getting close to adding the rest of these ingredients. No problem, Nancy. I am making a creamy chicken and broccoli with a low carb noodle. I am using Palm Heart noodles from Aldi, but the girls are skipping them. You could also use zucchini noodles or konjac flour noodles, or you could use egg life wraps or egg white noodles. You could also use spaghetti squash or am I missing one? I think that's all of them that are low carb. All right, I almost in there, but there's some pieces that are a little bit thicker that are not yet so pretty pink. Awesome. Oh, from Wyoming. I think I was like, wait, where is Nancy from? And then I see that you're from Wyoming. Awesome. You're from Wyoming, Montana. Wait, Minnesota. Wyoming, Minnesota? Is that what you mean, Nancy? Thank you, Nancy. All right. Let me show you. We got our new dishwasher finally delivered today. This dishwasher has been kaputz for a while, and like annoyingly kaputz, where you have to run it a few times before and then run it again to drain it, and then it's clean but not clean. So we have a new dishwasher that is going to be installed soon. We had another one that they brought, and it had dust all over it, so they had to bring us another one. But now we are almost there to where we can operate a little bit differently than when our dishwasher is a little kaputz. If you have a dishwasher at home, put dishwasher in the comments. If you don't, put don't have one. You have noodles from Amazon, and you use spaghetti squash. Awesome. There's a bunch of different types of noodles on Amazon. I like the konjac flour ones are great. There's a few different brands. And then there's even egg white noodles that are not like egg life wraps cut up. There's egg white noodles now. I think, who makes them? I'm trying to remember who makes them. It's a known brand, but I can't remember what it is. Makes them. It's exciting. I'm excited. I haven't tried them actually yet. Minnesota. Okay, awesome. Wyoming, Minnesota. That's fun. I was in California, Maryland last weekend to have like a mini birthday retreat, and it was in California, Maryland. I was in Maryland still, but in California. Maryland. All right, I think I'm going to, there's still a few pieces, but I'm going to let them cook as I cook it. I'm going to add the rest of my ingredients. So I'm going to add, the girls are opting out of the noodles, so I'm not going to add my noodles. If you're using palm heart noodles, then you will want to, you can add them whenever. You will want to rinse them first, but you can add them whenever. You can't make them any soggier or more soft than they already are. If you are using zucchini noodles, you don't want to add them till the very end for like only 2 or 3 minutes because they will get really soggy and soft. If you're using konjac flour, they don't get soggy or soft. If you're using egg white, they will get soggy and soft. Oh, there's also lupin flour. I forgot about those ones. My girls like those ones. Those ones you don't want to overcook because they will get they'll fall apart. So once I have these 2 bags of broccoli florets, it is equivalent to 3 cups of broccoli. I have 24 ounces in here. And I am going to add more seasoning and make sure everything is mixed. And then it's just really cooking it till the broccoli is cooked and soft to the consistency that you want it, since your chicken is already just about there. All right, so we're gonna add the rest of our seasoning. We're gonna add 1 more teaspoon of pink salt. 1 more teaspoon of pink salt. After our walk very soon, in about half an hour, we're going to, after we eat, we're going on a walk with Step and Sisters, which is my women's walking group in the area. And we're gonna see the sunset over the river. Now we're gonna add 1 teaspoon of paprika. Walking after dinner is a great way to make sure that you don't have like a blood sugar spike. It's a great way to regulate your blood sugar and help like blunt the spike. None of this is going to spike your blood sugar, but it will be a way to help you but use what you've eaten, and also become more insulin sensitive over time. All right, now we're going to use a half a teaspoon of basil. A half a teaspoon of basil. I have 2 pounds of chicken here. And a half a teaspoon of oregano. And to my chicken, I added 1 teaspoon of pink salt, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, and half a teaspoon of black pepper. And now we're going to mix that well, and then we're going to add 3 more ingredients, and then we're just going to let it all saute. I know that I'm potentially the outlier on this, but I always use 2 spoons to mix my food. I just feel like I'm always in more control. When I have 2 spoons, or with chicken, I often use tongs and spoons. A spoon of some sort. I feel like I can mix it better. My husband, on the other hand, if you came in the beginning, he photobombed us. He uses 1 spoon and feels in complete control. How about you guys? What do you use? 1 or 2? Put 1 or 2. All right. Now I'm going to add the rest of my ingredients. So I'm adding first a half a cup of Parmesan cheese, shredded Parmesan cheese. Half a cup of shredded Parmesan cheese. And a half a cup of heavy whipping cream. Make sure to give me thumbs up, hearts, share this video so that more people can see that they can still have comfort food, but not pay for the comfort food in the ways that it's not helping their bodies. Hey, Rocio. And now we are going to have 4 ounces of cream cheese. And I'm going to cut it into like little squares so that it can more easily melt. 4 ounces of cream cheese. This is the creaminess, the There's butter, a tablespoon of butter with the chicken. And then there is the heavy whipping cream, the Parmesan cheese, and the cream cheese. And we're almost there. Having a hard time getting it out of this wrapper today. It might have to be in a bigger chunk. All right, I'm gonna speed it. It's gonna be a squeeze version. So this is full fat cream cheese. And it finally fell out. Okay. Now I'm going to mix that all up and it is ready to go. So right now it looks like this. And it's just gonna cook till the broccoli is the consistency that you want it and all of the cheese has melted through and through. It's in a sauciness versus a chunks. And with the noodles, if you're doing zucchini noodles, now you can add them. You could have added the other noodles at any time. I am not adding my noodles until the individual portions, just because the girls are not having any of the palm heart noodles, just my husband and I. So I might have to reheat, or I might serve their food first and then I'll serve mine with the noodles. Or I'll put the noodles in there, heat it up, and then serve it. That's probably what I'll do. All right. So as you continue to stir, it's going to melt. The cheese is going to melt. You can continue to stir, and let it cook. I like my broccoli on the softer side versus crunchy. And these are also frozen broccolis, but if you're using fresh broccoli, maybe you want it more crunchy. It's up to you. Put crunchy or soft in the comments. What would you like? And make sure you share this, like, heart, share. Help me get this out to the world, that they can have this amazing, amazing food. And you're going to want to try this one. I promise you. So many people have tried this one and given me a lot of feedback, positive feedback on this one. People here locally, you guys, lots of people. All right. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful evening. And that's it. It's almost there. There's a couple more little chunks of cream cheese that I need to do. So from my house to your kitchen, global flavors and healthy plates from around the world.